Hi everybody, it is Leo Brown back on the YouTube once again. I know as of late my videos have been different. Because my channel was very much a variety of stuff. But okay, so I have to talk about this now. I I'm on Facebook and I'm going down. I'm a scroller. So I'm scrolling down the timeline and I'm reading. This article pops out and it's RuPaul Drag Race winner Tyra Sanchez, and it says, "I have no sympathy for people that commit suicide. They're cowards." So as I delve into the story, apparently Miss Tyra is not here for people who see suicide as their only option. Um, I honestly, I'm just gonna say this, and this is more. This is from Tyra. This is from me to Tyra. Okay. First of all, I can see why no one really liked you. I don't know why RuPaul crowned you because you really don't represent. You don't represent. I shouldn't say you don't represent drag, but you don't represent what a lot of drag queens do. If you look into, oh, I don't know, Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, they help people who struggle with depression and suicidal tendencies and things like that. And don't you realize that a lot of your drag sisters are suicide survivors? Jocelyn Fox, I think Pandora Box at one point attempted suicide. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe so. Like, don't you realize that in the gay community alone, in the LGBT community alone, suicide is higher for gay people and lesbian and transgender men and women. And you mean to tell me you feel that someone is a coward because they choose to not want to be here? You, my dear, are a fool. And you are a very uneducated fool. And I hate the fact that you would even say things like that. And you tell your followers, people that support you, that go to your lame ass shows, to stop tweeting you about it. Really? Fuck you. You ain't shit. That makes me so mad. As someone who struggles with depression himself, and someone who has attempted suicide twice, I might add. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? You ought to be. I'm over you. Like, I'm over you. But I was over you when you first sashayed your ass in the workroom on season 2. So whatever, bitch. I mean, and quite frankly, we hadn't heard from you since then. I mean, let's just keep it all the way funky because you know what I mean, like, girl, and then you don't have to know to use your son as a ploy to win. We know that's what you did, bitch. We already know that's what you did. Okay, don't act like you didn't do that. You did. My son Jeremiah. We know, bitch. We know, but you know, you know what? I'm not gonna go into that because that's a child. That's a child. I'm not gonna go into that. But you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You really need to now, number one, become educated about suicide and the effects of depression and suicide on people. One. Two, you need to grow the fuck up. Like, you really do. And three, you need to wonder why you don't have the following that majority of the drag race contestants have. I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, really. But you really should be ashamed of yourself. And I'm going to post the article below so you guys can read it. So I'm not just making this shit up. You are wrong for this, Tyra. You're wrong. And someone really needs to slap some sense into you. But you're probably so arrogant and full of thyself that you don't see that. So, whatever. And you'll probably never see this video. And if you do, I hope you watch it. And I hope you realize where you're wrong. And I hope you realize to don't just fucking apologize or have your posters write an apology. Why don't you go and get educated about it and reach out to people who are hurting, who are in pain? Yes, your job is to entertain,
But what you don't realize is that your type of entertainment brings joy to a lot of people in life. And by you sitting up here making a mockery of people who have attempted suicide, who have committed suicide, what if that happened to someone in your own family? And it probably has, but you probably just don't care. But still, it doesn't matter. You were wrong for that. I'm sorry. And I refuse to support someone that doesn't see where they're fucking up. That's all I had to say. I'm really bothered by that. I'm bothered by how unempathetic a person can be. Because that may be you one day. You know what I mean? You may come to that point. And yes, we all have a story, baby. Trust. But baby, karma's a bitch. That's all I gotta say. Karma's a bitch. Anywho, this was Leo Brown. Just wanted to get my thoughts on that. I don't know. She was wrong. But tell me what you think. Do you think that she was wrong? Do you think that she deserves the backlash that she's getting? Because quite frankly, I don't know where this is coming from. But I find it sad. But let me know your thoughts. All right?